What's up, guys? I just wanted to reach out to you all real quick before you watch the video. In this video, I talk about self-defense insurance, more specifically USCCA, and I even speak on US Law Shield. And I just want to let y'all know that I understand what's going on out here. I understand what people are saying about what they might do, what they might not do, what they might recoup if you're caught up in a self-defense encounter. I'm speaking with US Law Shield and USCCA representatives, as we speak. So I'm going to do another video about it. I thought about not even releasing the video, but I do think that there is pertinent information that can be had, and I do think that you can benefit from it. Know that I am not an attorney. Know that you should seek legal counsel. Know that these are recommendations. My word isn't law on this, but I will do another video going in depth on USCCA and US Law Shield and getting to the bottom of it. I'm not paid by either one, so I don't care. I just care about the truth, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. What's up, guys? Young Romine here in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. It's great here, so don't move here because we're closed. We're at capacity. People think that defending yourself with a firearm is simple. It's anything but. So today I'm going to share with you how to handle yourself in the aftermath of a self-defense shooting. The first thing you need to understand is your personal safety is your personal responsibility. If I had a knife in my hand and I decided to walk across the street and attack the first person I saw, it's likely that person doesn't have armed security like our politicians do. That person is more than likely going to be by themselves. So at that moment, it is up to you to defend yourself. First responders are just that. They are responders. They are responding to what has already happened. Those of you who have been following my channel may recall the story I told on episode 1 about Dr. Carol Swain and I visiting the 911 dispatch center for Nashville, Tennessee. Long story short, we went to the dispatch center for all of Davidson County. We were walking through there with the manager. We saw on everybody's desk, there was this long list of orange that kept populating. And we asked the manager, what's all this orange? And she said, those are all the people calling 911 who we haven't answered yet. What? So we're like, are these the non-emergency callers? She said, we don't know. They could be shot, stabbed, heart attack. We don't have enough people to answer the phone, so we don't know yet. Then the manager asked me if I carried a gun. And I said, no, but I keep one at home. She said, nah, you need to carry it because the chances of us being able to save you are dismal. So Nashville isn't any different than most major cities with a lack of first responders. So when you call 911, you need to understand that your call might not get answered. The thought of that might make you feel uncomfortable, but this is reality. It's up to you to save you. Now, let's say you have a self-defense encounter. There are two things that are of the most importance. First thing is to not die. You need to survive the encounter. Second thing is to not go to jail for the rest of your life. Someone ran up on me and tried to do violent things. I draw my gun, boom, 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 and neutralize the threat. Remember, I'm not shooting to kill. I'm shooting to neutralize or stop the threat. When the person stops attacking, I stop shooting. Now, once the threat has ceased, I'm going to call 911. Assuming someone even answers the phone, I'm going to say, hey, I'm Jared Romine. I feared for my life and I had to neutralize the threat. This is my location. Send both police and an ambulance. Now, once I know the operator has that information, I'm going to hang up the phone and call my lawyer. This is where self-defense insurance comes in. There are a few companies out there like US Law Shield and some others, but I decided to go with the USCCA. It stands for the United States Concealed Carry Association. I've had their insurance way before I was even a certified instructor with them. A police officer, a black man by the name of Chief Michael Smith, introduced me to that. Here's how that works. You call the USCCA's emergency number and tell them what you just told 911. They will then send an attorney to represent you, and you shut up. The attorneys who work with the USCCA only practice self-defense law. They don't do real estate law and divorce law and whatever else. It's a tiered membership plan. There's gold, platinum, and elite. I'm platinum because it fits me best. For example, my platinum membership covers up to $2 million for my court case. $2 million. And that's on top of many other perks. You've called 911, they're sending really second responders because you've already responded to the threat first. Your attorney is working on taking care of your situation. What now? Now you wait for the police to get there. There's no more threat, so your gun shouldn't be out. Reholster it, put it up. When the police arrive, you need to comply. Comply, comply, comply. Look, they're responding to a shooting, so they're going to be turned up and ready to do something. Don't be the person they do it to. If they start asking questions, just say, I'm willing to comply 100%, but first I need to speak with my lawyer. If they ask more questions, just keep repeating it. I'm willing to comply 100%, but first I need to speak with my lawyer. You see, when something like this happens, you undergo what's called a sympathetic nervous response, which is tied to your fight or flight system. You might remember things differently. You might remember things that didn't even happen. Usually when cops are involved in the shooting, they can take time to come down from the adrenaline dump before they provide a statement. So don't try to get fancy, just keep quiet. You might be taken into custody while the authorities try to figure out what happened. Just comply. Let your attorney handle it. The family of the attacker might sue you. You could also be brought up on criminal charges. You never know. This is why you get some type of self-defense insurance. You train and you try to de-escalate whenever possible. Nobody wants that headache, bro. Lastly, you need to get a carry permit. I don't care if you do have constitutional carry in your state, there are judges, DAs, and other people in positions of power who don't want you to have a gun. Get a carry permit. A carry permit shows that you at least took steps to be an informed gun owner, and it could look good for you in court. This is in addition to various laws you'll learn about for your state while taking the class. You also get reciprocity to carry in other states. And for those of you thinking you'll always leave your gun at home, okay? Well, there could very well be a time where you're going to feel more comfortable leaving your home with your gun instead of leaving it behind. Think of how quickly things started to go downhill in 2020. You don't lose anything by getting your permit. You can only gain. So let's recap. That was a lot. You might want to watch this a second time. First thing, don't die. You need to survive the incident. Second thing, call 911. If someone answers, tell them you feared for your life and you had to neutralize the threat. Give them your location and request police and an ambulance. Third thing, call your self-defense insurance. I'd still get it even if you already have an attorney. And lastly, comply, comply, comply. Let the authorities know that you're willing to comply 100%, but first you need to speak with your attorney. Now, if you're interested in getting USCCA insurance, hit the link in that description. See you on the next one. Romine. And by the way, this is an R, okay? So my last name is Romine. So if I were to draw an R, y'all are looking at stuff this way, I'll draw it like that. So that's what this is, okay? It's not a gang sign. Or is it?